first of all, I want to say to all of you, thank you. This is very helpful to all of the guys in the field that they can eat something warm like pizza. This is very good and have a lot of bless in what you're doing. And I want to say thank you, and we love you, and God bless you.
What are the guys thinking right now? How long have they been in the field for?
2 weeks.
For 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Is it hot?
No shower, no where to sleep. Eat eat vegetable.
Right.
That's it.
Are they their spirits high? What's going on?
What?
Their spirits. They're good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They feel they feel that is going to do something good to protect to all the citizens of Israel. This is blessing.
When you go back to the Shetak, to the field,
yeah,
and you speak to the guys, and I want you to send them a message from everybody who's watching this video. The people are coming from America, South Africa, Australia, Croatia, all over the place. And the overall message that we're getting from everybody is, tell these soldiers that they're safeguarding not only the Jewish people in Israel, but the world.
We don't know. The only thing we know is may God protect our soldier and everybody come home safely. That's it.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're all filled up and we're going. This is the second time that I've seen this type of truck delivering pizzas. We've got a few hundred pizzas here, going to a few hundred guys. And as you can see, I just want to let you see this. These guys are about 15-20 minutes from their base. And look, their army base. That's too dangerous for me to go to. And here we are in the middle of Ashkelon. And the boys are going to get a good meal tonight. Alright, so we just watched the army truck just drive away with the pizzas, and I ran into Sarah walking down the street, and I asked Sarah if she could speak to us, and I want to ask you, Sarah, what do you think about the soldiers here?
I think that the soldiers in Israel are very good men. They give all them life to our people that live here, and I really love him. I am fan of them. I don't have words to say how much I am proud.
Sarah, what do you?
And I want to say that you need to take care of yourself, and you need to come back home.
You're telling the soldiers to call home whenever they can.
Yes.
Right.
And I think that they doing a very good job and very good thing. That's it.
Sarah, let me ask you a question. The people watching this video are people throughout the world, from South Africa to Australia to Germany to America to Canada to Mexico to Chile.
Okay.
What do you want to say to them, being that, and you're in a place where any second a siren could go off, and the soldiers are there making sure that whatever they could do to make sure it doesn't happen. What do you have to say to these people around the world who are taking out their wallets and buying pizza for these soldiers that are protecting you?
I want to thank them that they doing that, and that it's very important because our soldiers are doing good thing, and I need that, and I think that everybody needs to help to take hand and of this, and that's it.
Great. And Sarah, how old are you?
17.
17 years old. 17 and a half?
Yes.
Okay, you're still counting halves. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Asaf just wants to say a couple quick words.
Okay, thank you very much for all of you, for all the pizzas. It's a good, it feels good. All of you think about us. It's a warm of us.
Susu bokach shtiya. Susu bokach shtiya.
Okay. When you work in a city, right? When you work in a city, you have to find any place to store the pizzas, right? You have a small store, right?
Yeah.
So we come in and we ask for how many pizzas are we making?
I not understand you good
Kama pizzot? 420. 420 pizzas. You have a small store. Where do you keep them? Where do you keep them when you're next door? Listen, you could come in and tomorrow you could get a head covering that also smells like pizza, because this is where we're storing it right now. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is. Let me just say something. Here, let me say something, Leora. This is exactly what it's like being in Israel. You do whatever you could do in order to make something work, right? If it doesn't work, there's always a way, and sometimes it's at a women's clothing store. That's the land of Israel. That's why we're special. I love it. See?
Thank you very much.
Did you see them take a picture? They took a picture just to let you know why he took a picture, because this doesn't happen often. This doesn't happen so often when these guys are on the base. There was just a rocket attack. I don't know if you heard that. These guys are on the base, and they're happy to get out to get some warm pizza and bring it back to their guys. Apparently those aren't clouds ahead of us, that's smoke ahead of us. And this is who's trying to stop it. אני איתכם.
מוגזם. לא, איירון מנירץ אותו.
It's a good thing to do if you see soldiers, Chayalim running, you run with them. There's no room, you gotta eat some. Leo, you must be done making all your pizzas. Is this your son? Why we want to make the soldiers happy. If the soldiers are happy,
yes, very happy.
Then it's very important when they're fighting.
בוודאי, מה זה משמח? משמח מאוד מאוד. ראית איך הם באו לפה, דברי.
Yeah, they're very happy. They're very happy to come and get the pizza. So this little boy,
יוחאי, תחייב.
who's a little cute and shy,
כן, very cute.
and shy. It says it right here on his shirt.
כן, אני יודע.
That he's safe, and he's going to grow up to be a tzaddik, a righteous man. Right? You have no time to talk, and that's okay. If they don't have time to talk, then you get out of their way. When the army is telling you to move out of the way, you move out of the way.
Thanks.
All right, this is really serious. I mean, you know, you can tell a lot about people. They're not rushing because they're hungry. Someone who's 18 years old, who lives in Ashkelon, who's being protected right now by these guys, and somebody who's just a few days away from joining the army.
To be like them, yes.
What do you have to say to these people around the world?
I have only two words to say you. Thank you. Big thank you, because it's really important to support our soldiers, because they need this support, so they can get a really big motivation and to save our country and fight for us and do some big sacrifices, because it's really dangerous, the Gaza Strip. And thank you very much for your kindness and your support and your you know, all the help you can give us. We will be really glad to get this help, and it's really time for me to do this.
Let me ask you something. I saw you guys walk across the street, all you guys, and you guys look like you're about to make some. You guys look like you're about to make some trouble. You're like a 17, 18-year-old guy. I mean, look at these muscles, you know? You don't mess with this guy. Look at this muscle. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
I'm actually very friendly.
You're very friendly. No, you're good. You're on the good side.
Yeah.
So listen, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You guys are joking around, kicking over a can.
We're going to a movie, actually.
You're going to a movie,
Yeah.
you're being kids, and I stop you and ask you a question.
Yeah.
And you got serious, just like that.
Yeah, because it's a really serious situation. You can't ignore it just like that, because it's not happening every day that some stranger photographer from not from this country come to you and ask you some questions. It's really important to all the world to know what is the real situation here. That it's really dangerous, and that's it. I think it's really dangerous, the situation here. We need to clean Gaza Strip, because in 2008 there is something like that. In 2012, and we can't live like that. It's unusual. There is some in Sderot, the city of Sderot. It's like going on something like 15 years. So think of yourself that if someone 15 years old and he born in Sderot, he lived 15 years out under all these rockets. It's something crazy. I don't think there is any place in the world like this. It's really unusual.
Alright, so Daniel's about to go to a movie, and he tells me that the movie theater is where?
It's in Canyon Kutzot. It's a place where the theater is under the ground, so it's really safe to go to watch some movie in there. And also, because of the situation, the city hall make all the movies just 10 shekels.
What is that in dollars? About $2.50, $3?
Yeah, $2.50, something like that for a movie.
You know, in America, when you're paying $2 or $3 for a me,
no,
you have to be like 80 years old on a Tuesday, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, in this country where the situation is not like this, not in danger, so the cost of the movie is like 40 shekels. And now it's 10 shekels, so it's really
like
cheap.
25% off the ticket.
Yeah, 25% of the ticket, so everybody just go to the movie and watch movies. And
so
try to be safe.
Who's paying? You paying?
The city hall.
You're all paying.
You're all paying your own way.
Yeah. But that's it. There's a lot of costs. The bowling. You know bowling?
Bowling, yeah.
Yeah, it's just 5 shekels for bowling. And it's also under the ground on the Canyon Kutzot, so it's a safe place and you can... Siren!
Here.
Come on.
That's how we live in Israel.
All the time.
One more.
Another one. 2 in a row.
To go
You
out.
can go crazy sitting in the home like 1 week, even 10 days. Think about it, sitting 10 days in your home and not moving anywhere. So when you hear that the movie is cheap and it's under the ground and it's safe, so you can go and have fun with your friends. It's really helping. So I think we can say thank you to the city for doing this stuff for us. And that's it, I think.
Okay, so this might be one of the most surreal places that I could be in right now. We're in a very nice upscale part of Ashkelon where you could be dropped in here without knowing where you came from or where you are and think that maybe you were in Miami Beach, maybe LA. There's palm trees. It looks like Miami. And as you heard beforehand, there was a rocket, there was a siren that went off, and the reality just kind of cracks like that, and everybody runs, even the soldiers, as you saw. This is not a reality that obviously that people want to live in, and the soldiers have such a burden on their shoulders in order to stop this rocket fire, and the burden is carried and seen every time that they take 10 minutes drive from their base off the border of Gaza, that they actually see the people whom they're protecting. They're not in some faraway land where troops get deployed very far. There's no deployment here in Israel for soldiers. The soldiers get called up, and they're usually within an hour, 2 hours from their home, even less, sometimes a half hour, sometimes 20 minutes. They're protecting their friends and their family, and they're reminded this every day that they leave their base. Most of the soldiers that we spoke to today, that we saw today, they don't speak English, and they were pretty shy in speaking with us. You could tell they're very serious guys. I asked one of them if he would be willing to speak about what he was doing, and right away a wall came up that these guys are most likely part of somewhat an elite unit. Their base is closed. They're the ones that are in the line of fire. And you can see that they're just boys. They're boys. And it's really important for them to understand that they're not alone, and that they do have people throughout the world that are supporting them, not only with pizza, but with the moral support. So we're going to wrap it up in a little bit. We weren't able to get to the base, but we were able to get to this beautiful street that looks like Miami Beach, that's broken up by sirens. So let's hope that this is over soon, that our soldiers will get home safe, and we can live in peace.